So, this is the Untitled Projects archive, Stewart.
Yes, it is. Let's try and list everything that's not in the archive.
You can go first.
The foghorns from the first production of Slope.
The tests our stage manager did into freezing and defrosting mackerel. And the letter that you received from a woman telling you how revelatory she found the depiction of gay sex.
Leaving your flat after the last night party at 5 o'clock in the morning and waving goodbye to Sam Swainsbury, who was sitting on the roof of the flats opposite.
The historical context of the 2008 financial crisis is missing from an argument about sex.
And the feeling of not being brave enough in my directing of the second part.
The minutes of the actual production meetings we held to discuss each of Paul Bright's fictional productions as if they were real, they're not in the archive.
And there's no record of me weeping through the first night of Confessions at Tramway.
Do you remember why you were crying?
It was just so stressful. It had been such a long and hard process, but it was over.
There's no record of the audiences for the live streams of Slope Redux.
Or the feeling of being in that tiny theatre with those amazing actors and watching everything on the monitor on my lap.
Or Mike Brooks' beautiful lighting design and his experience of having to leave the theatre for the tech rehearsal and watch it online in a flat nearby.
There's no record at all of Extraordinary Trash, because it took place after the archive was donated.
There's no record of any of the projects that never made it to production, despite all the work that went into them.
Including, but not limited to, my reworking of Hamlet, Killed by Covid, an adaptation of the novel by Balzac, Lost Illusions, an adaptation of Against Nature by Huysmans.
Our short film about the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the Sci-Fi Project, a very accessible and highly commercial adaptation of Case Study by Graham McRae Burnett.
Our film documentary about the French lifestyle bloggers, Wolves and Bucks, and a show called Cool Cool at the Arches. I think we were going to perform in that one, Pamela.